making? What kind of art is he making? One.
H?
What is that? Is that 1-1? What? What? Oh. Okay. I was so confused. Alright. Oh my gosh. God, these
So normally I would cheer for the upset, but today is Teddy's birthday. So
Oh. Yeah, I'm biased. But yeah, Teddy birthday, dude. Alright, but I just want to see good melee. I want to see some good Aztec melee. I want to see some good ass melee.
some good Aztec melee? Is that what
good,
you said?
good ass Tekken is about to say. I was about to say good ass Tekken.
I'm sure the Aztecs are really good at melee, but
shut up. Don't you make fun of my English? It's my third language.
is it actually?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You have no accent at all.
Oh yeah, I learned. My mom's an English teacher, so and then like
Your mom's an English teacher, but it's your third language?
yeah.
Wait, so what were your first two languages?
Hindi and Punjabi / and I guess Portuguese actually as well.
Oh my god, so it's
Yeah.
your fourth language.
Well, Punjabi and Hindi are pretty close. I don't really count them as separate, and I barely speak both of them nowadays. Anyways, back to this match. Game 1 here at Grand Finals at Diamond in the Puff, Seattle, Washington, August 24th. Watching Teddy versus I'm about to say Ammon. Teddy versus Panda.
Oh, nice edge guard. Oh, Brandon makes it back. Nice.
Yeah,
tech.
what edge guard? There was no edge guard
That
there.
tech wall jump side B, he's so consistent at it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he goes for the up air, but when it misses, he's immediately ready to down smash. That's sick.
Yeah, what I feel like no one ever talks about though is the fact that like losers semis or losers finals going into grand finals, you have technically played more matches than your opponent. So
Yes.
you're warmed up as all hell, and you're usually warmed up for like playing like the third best player there,
So
or third, second best.
there's warm up, but there's also burnout,
Yeah, that is true. That is very much true.
and that's a difficult thing to balance.
Yeah, especially with a high octane character like Fox. Fox is imagine is an extremely high octane character that's very damaging to your mentality and your hand sometimes because of how draining it can get.
So I don't think Brandon has any hand pain at all, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Does he
like
do stretches and everything?
I have no idea what he does, but given how technical his Fox is, it's kind of surprising. Like,
Yeah.
he really does not get much hand pain. as far
That
as I know.
controller is not good for your hands, so I'm surprised.
So is that actually true? People say this, and I'm like not sure why
It
they
is
say this.
absolutely not good. I've been to hand doctors. They've said, yeah, it's extremely small, and it's just it causes like friction because of how small it is. And if your hands can't handle it, if your hands are like too big or too small, there are a lot of problems. So they have to be a very particular size. It's fine for casual use, but for like grinding against the bone, constantly playing, it can be bad.
Okay. So how do you like improve upon that design without going full box?
Your hands need to be better, or you need to switch your grip.
No,
There's, like,
as in how would you redesign the controller?
Oh, you just make it bigger.
You just make it bigger. It's mostly the size of the problem.
It's mostly the size and the grip and the amount of grip that people put on. If you're like me who holds a controller like a death grip, it's really bad.
Gotcha.
All
Yeah,
right.
I used to do that a lot until I started wearing braces. The braces, like, I guess, kind of remind me to not death grip the controller,
Yeah.
and then like my hands stopped hurting. All right, so Panda.
Panda took game 1 really solidly.
Wait,
with-
is Teddy up 1-0? I thought Panda won.
no, yeah, Panda won the last
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah. That's our bad.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time Teddy actually takes him to FD, which he didn't do last set.
I think he doesn't want to go to Fountain again. And Dreamland was so close last time.
Yeah, Dreamland was sus.
I don't think... The other thing he could have done was, like, he could have chosen not to go from last week knowing...
Oh, what was
Oh my
that? Nair
God.
turnip throw grab? That was sick.
Yeah. And just like that, he built up 40%. But, you know, he's still at up smash range. He's still at up smash range. Oh, my gosh.
Honestly, like, Panda could have up smashed that roll because he was looking for that roll. But then he went for something
DBZ?
I guess a bit safer.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Teddy looking very strong this game right now.
Yeah. I mean, like, again, though, 155%.
Oh, nice
With
SDI.
the SDI? Or would he just fall out of it?
Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
Yeah. All right, back air. I always find the start KO is the most damaging in terms of, like, mentality-wise.
Really?
Yeah, especially if you're the one getting start KO'd. Like, 'cause then you have to wait, like, and I'm, like, have to wait. You know, it takes the longest out of any of the animations, and it's just like you got killed off the top, which usually involves like a combo or a particular good read. But speaking of good reads, this whole sequence from Teddy, good lord. Yeah.
Nice use of dot eyes.
American Sniper, baby. Really? Really? After I complimented you immediately, why do people do this to me?
That was funny as hell.
God damn it.
Something about watching a floaty SD is just so funny to me.
It is hilarious.
Because like it's so much more damaging for a floaty. Like,
you play Peach and Marth. Marth is a semi-floaty. Marth is a actually Marth is more like a midweight.
I mean, semi-floaties are basically non-floaties. Like Marth doesn't have Peach-like recovery or survivability. Like Marth gets air wobble way harder.
Oh, do you get to grow up? You get to jump? You got to jump, yeah.
Oh, he just does it. Oh, okay, interesting.
I like that. So Panda has been like either rolling or like wave dashing, ledge dashing to the ledge. So what Teddy's been doing has been like wave dash back.
54%.
Almost.
Okay, that air dodge is so good though. Just down smash him at 69. Let's go.
Up throw?
Up throw into.
I think he wanted the strong hit.
I don't think you can get the strong hit there.
Is it too far?
I think so, yeah.
I guess he also DI'd to the lap.
Yeah, because you need to run for longer with your slow-ass run speed. Trying to get the strong hit.
Okay.
Head shakes from both sides, but Teddy's a lot happier about it.
All right, going to game 3, but this time it's Panda's counter pick. Where does Panda go? Pokemon Stadium?
Stadium. 100%. Frozen Stadium,
Not Frozen Stadium, people. Don't play shitty stages.
So judgmental.
I am. I hate Pokemon Stadium. Ever seen Pokemon Stadium? Garbage.
I have back seen Stadium before. I have played this game at least one time.
There. The only game it's okay in my opinion is PM.
Because it's frozen there?
Yeah. I love it. I love it in PM. But then again, it's like everyone gentlemen's in there.
Teabag into whiff wave dash. Let's go.
There have been a lot of SDs this set, I feel. There's been like 3 on each. There's been 2 on side of Teddy's and then 1 on side of Panda's.
Can we get an SD count going on the stream?
SD cam.
SD
like
count.
SD count.
Yeah.
Like cam. Like every time they SD, you can just like zoom in on their face, going shaking their head.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, fine with that.
Honestly, I love the wobble cam, dude.
Wobble cam is such a good idea.
All right.
Ah, that's
are they
5 SDs right now, actually, because I forgot there was 1 in the beginning as well.
Well, Panda's way ahead, so he could afford that SD, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. Good little chain grab right here, that too. So this was happening last set where Panda was DIing up and then he was getting out of these combos. But the problem was that like Teddy would like immediately up air and put him in a position where he gets hit stun for so long. Alright, but this is not looking like a close.
69.
Yeah, this is looking like
so much pressure, but Teddy finds that opening, gets that edge guard.
Yeah, doable, but this is gonna be an uphill battle. Not to again, Panda's combo game and punish game is ridiculous. So
ooh, nice
just like that, 60.
Just like that, 40.
Just like that, 40.
Have you seen that one clip of Ice versus Armado? Where Ice gets like a 39% wave shine, and then Armado immediately gets 1 down smash gets 39%. It's like literally tied 39 to 39 after that.
Yeah, it reminds me of this set, that's for sure. Up air, Susses out with the up air, and we're going to game 4.
Very nice play by Brandon.
Yeah, so what do you think, Dreamland or Fountain?
I don't know,
we can go back to Battlefield also, that is a possibility.
I don't think he'll go back to Battlefield. I could see Dreamland. Yeah, I'm going to Dreamland.
I think it's the right choice. Even though it was so close last time, I do think this is a better stage for Peach.
The neutral game is just so sketchy on this stage, it scares me.
Yeah.
But like then again, Brandon doesn't like really want to like camp him that hard. Like,
Brandon's not a camper, I feel.
Well, so when I say camping, I don't actually mean like playing for timeout or something, right?
No.
I just mean like making your approaches a bit sparser, but more. You're making the approach more of a mix-up.
Yeah. I mean, okay, camping has also got like a negative connotation to it, and I feel like that's unfair. You're just playing to win.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, like, down smash.
Like, either camping is problematic to the point of the game being badly designed, or just a strategy that you're salty about. Oh, what a fast hedgehog over there.
Absolutely ramen noodles.
He's got the turnip. Oh, look at that movement.
A peach movement, baby. That's something you don't see every day.
They're 40 to 39, just like that. Okay.
6, 7? No, we're at 7 SDs, actually.
SD count? SD count?
The game is an SD, but then again, playing at this high level, playing against players like this good, it's kind of like, it's hard not to SD sometimes.
Oh, definitely. There's so much pressure on both these players right now.
Oh, he gets clipped by the up, but he gets immediately hit by the up smash.
The shine conversion is so strong, and Brandon's just so good at them. Slaps?
Good old slap.
How does she slap?
Slap bet. Oh! Gets him with the forward air. Down smash. Not set the right way that he wanted to. But immediately hit with an air. Gonna grab ledge?
Okay.
Don't need to.
So I guess, like, if Brandon had gone for an angle that would have actually worked, that Bear would have covered it.
Yeah.
So...
Be covering all options.
Yeah, good edge grab by Teddy.
That's all you can get jabbing and jump smash. But good recognition from Panda. Immediately tap jumping up the top. They're not going to kill that percentage. All right, another edge guard opportunity. Yeah.
Okay, ready for the air dodge.
Yeah. So he recognizes that Teddy will use that as an option. Like,
if Teddy feels like he can go to stage instead of going to ledge, he's probably going to do it because of how bad Peach is on ledge.
Yeah.
And so that's a good read by Brandon.
Absolutely. Dash attack. Oh, it sends it the opposite way that he wanted. Down. All right, down smash. He loves forward smash. Good lord, you are correct. In such a precarious position.
And that. Okay, he's alive.
I like the Z drop just in case like he likes to run in and go in for like something crazy.
Oh, that's the game? Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to game 5.
Game
Once again,
five.
a close game on Dreamland.
Ah, the most tilting win screen in the entire game of Melee. Of course you won. It says it right there. Can't you read the text? All right. Anyways.
See, if
But Yoshi's story.
If Pitt said that, it'd be okay because Pitt can't read.
Oh my god. All right, really strong start for Panda. Why do I say words? All right.
Scruff is the commentator curse master.
Seriously. All right.
Oh.
No, gets back on
Nice.
stage. Although, yeah, Panda's going to close this stock out right here. Going for a back air. Yep.
Oh my god.
Gets back on stage. No ledge, so that means he doesn't have to waste the time to get on a ledge. Single hit down smash.
Oh.
No, Randall.
Yes, Randall.
Yeah, was it because he fast hung? Actually, I don't know why he... Was it just too close, you think?
Yeah, I think he just like barely missed it.
Peach Bomber? He can... Okay, yeah. Let's go in front of me. I guess Peach Bomber's kind of bad because he can still get hit by a bunch of other stuff.
Oh yeah, Peach Bomber's
Awkward
terrible.
as all hell. Yeah. Alright, send the reverse wave. Mini DBZ.
Like, Peach Bomber gets you like nice style points to their Shy Guys play.
Okay, but that's 9?
What are you doing?
No, he saw the Randall. He saw the Randall.
Yeah, but he almost missed the Randall. Oh,
I mean, that is also true.
Oh, the hype.
Right there. Alright. Panda's doing a really good job putting him in the corner right here. Brandon! We've actually not seen a lot of lasers from this entire set.
Well, like I said, I don't think lasers are that good. Like you get like a little bit of damage. And
I think it depends on the player. I think it does depend on the player, like what you're playing against or who you're playing against. Lasers can mean the world of difference.
Okay, they're not good against a player who is like competent. Like, like I don't think it's like a style thing. I think it's like
no, because like each laser does like 1 to 2%, and when they're not stale, they do 2%. That's a lot of percentage. That's 8%.
no, that's not a lot of percentage.
8% is a lot of
A
percent.
single strong hit leads to a full punish that gives you like 40%,
Yeah, but
and you're talking about 8%.
But you don't
from
have to
lasers?
give up positioning, and you don't have to.
You
well,
do no, you do give up position.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
you do
problem
have to.
with it.
You do
It's
have to
not-
commit to it,
it
but it's
is
less
not-
of a committal option.
It is too much of a commitment for the amount of damage.
Like, I guess it
you
depends,
are-
right?
you
Because if
are
you're spacing
corner-
out as well, and if they're like quote unquote camping you as well, Perfectly fine. Oh, that's
Peach-
gonna be up here.
In general, Peach is not the one camping Fox.
That might be that might be it. Yeah, and
Okay, that's
Panda
the reset.
gets the reset.
Okay, we have another set, folks. No, so when you shoot lasers, you are sending a message that I am not threatening the space in front of me.
I mean, sometimes that's fine. You don't need to threaten the space in front of you. Sometimes you just need the percentage to put into where you can get to a KO. Or you can get into an Oki. There.
An Oki?
Or there, a wake up. Or like, meaty. There. So, like, you know, if you're forced them into a knockdown with that percentage, because percentage isn't based off knockdown sometimes. So.
Okay. I agree that there are niche situations where 1 or 2% actually makes a difference between something working and something not.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But Fox's lasers are so fast that it's not just 1 or 2%. It can be like, it can be 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. And yeah, up here, really good start.
I mean, the amount of damage is proportional to the amount of space you're willing to give up or how much time, right?
That's fair, yeah. But if your movement is on solid and you feel like you can abuse the space in your movement over your opponent, then there is a value to it. Because if your opponent can get, if they're better at the conversions. SD? Okay.
I don't know, man. I see the argument against, like, Puff, but in most matchups, I just don't think the risk reward is there.
Like, I think I do see the value in your point. I do see the value in your perspective, but I will say that I'm pretty. I personally think that lasers do matter quite a bit. Okay.
I guess my general opinion is that position almost always matters more than damage.
Okay.
And
I think
when you play for lasers, you're intentionally not playing.
But I mean, like, that's like, we can't say neither of these things are absolute truths, right? But like saying one is more important than the other is, I guess there is value in saying that. Down throw, down backer.
But I mean, I would say to the point where like position is very, very significantly more important.
Yeah, okay. Immediately back air. That air dodge is a little sketch, but there. Okay, so Panda's doing a really good job, just like again pushing him into the corner, pressuring Teddy. But that's gonna be a stop. Yeah.
So if you're a high percent, like in a lot of situations, you can still live for a very long time, especially if you're Peach.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Whereas
even on this stage,
if you get placed in a position like on ledge or on shield, you're just kind of screwed. Like no matter what percent you are. Like the percent matters insofar as one of the situations will lead to a kill rather than just more position and more damage.
All right, so Teddy's got to pull out something here, because if he doesn't, he might lose game 1, and that's big on counter picks. Because then he has to win 2 games in a row, essentially, to win counter pick advantage again.
So I guess I feel similarly. So there's like this saying, I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but like Magic players say this thing, the only life point that matters is your last one.
Absolutely.
Right? And I think there's an analogy here, where like, you're not playing for card advantage and tempo. Well, you're playing for tempo, but you're playing for tempo and position
advantage. A different
advantage,
sense,
right?
yeah.
But it's very analogous.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, what are you doing?
Getting hit by forward smash, but immediately gets a tech right after, gets a grab. Can Teddy get anything off of this?
Oh.
And that's it, yeah.
Very good.
Throw away that game.
The head shake by Teddy.
The head shake from both of them. This has been kind of a spaghetti set in terms of like SDs and like missed opportunities.
It's been a little whack.
Yeah. All right. Teddy won game 1. We're going to game 2 right here. Pokemon Stadium. Panda's eager to get back into it, immediately falling down the platform, going for lasers. Again, I hope, like you said before, Brandon's got a really good mentality, so I'm really hoping to see that kind of play into this, where like, yeah, he might have gotten tilted from last game, but he's still an incredible player and can get a lot off of things.
Yeah, I don't really see Brandon ever stay tilted. In fact, I'm not even sure I see him get tilted very much.
There. I think he tilts other people, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I've seen him tilt quite a bit of people.
He tilts the hell out of me, I'll tell you that. I got so tilted playing against Brandon.
He's a goober. He's such a goober. All right, I'll smash.
Like, that kind of thing is tilting as hell.
Yeah. I'll smash. I mean, Fox is just tilting as all hell. Have you ever played against a Fox?
But what he called out empty movement with a committal kill move, and it worked.
Yeah.
That kind of thing is like.
But
when you feel red, that is what really tilts someone.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also an opportunity. You're giving a risk to it, right? Mm-hmm. You have a risk provided to that as well.
Absolutely. Like that's the kind of thing you shouldn't go for unless you have the read.
Oh Lord. Okay, I thought he was gonna go for an up air, but I don't know if he missed his tap jump or he went to go for the up smash instead.
Alright, he's off stage. Down airs. Dude, I'm not sure how I feel about these down airs.
There,
like,
yeah.
I haven't seen them fully work out yet.
They haven't worked out as well. Oh my gosh. Not ideal. Okay.
Yeah, Brandon's gone away with that a couple times now, just going full out there with the back air.
Yeah, but once you like commit to that option and like you think you're fine in that case, it's just like question of, okay, I put myself in this position, so I have to commit to my DI here. So if he susses you out, you have to make sure your float's on point. And Teddy's float's mostly been on point. It's just that like a couple times it's just like that. Up air? Yep.
Yeah, that is one nice thing Peach has on this stage that she doesn't have on FD. Those platforms can really help her get down to the ground.
Yeah. This game has been back and forth. Almost 0 SDs from both of these players.
Almost 0 SDs.
Almost. I mean, like, okay. I mean, there have been like situations where they put themselves where it might as well have been an SD.
Okay, I dig it.
Oh my gosh, I killed.
At 88?
Yeah.
Head shakes, head shakes. I love that these guys shake their head regardless of whether they win or lose.
All right, going to game 3 right here. This is the pivotal game 3.
Yo, these monitors are like bobbleheads.
Yeah, I mean, like. Alright. Okay. Going to FD, you know, we saw this before, and this is one of the games that Teddy won on from last set. We did not see this first set, actually, in Winners Finals.
Double dash attack and the grab. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Teddy dropped it there for a second, but no, he just baited him into it. Now he's got better positioning to do it the entire way through, up until 110.
Yeah.
Or no, what is the percentage again? It's like 110.
I don't remember the exact percentage. That's definitely like a panic habit you can get out of a lot of people. If you start like pressuring and punching them really hard, as soon as they get an opening, they'll like approach.
Right there.
Which is what Brandon did in the situation. He like immediately full hop dared, and Teddy absolutely called it because most
I
foxes do that.
like that. So he's been recognizing that Panda has been teching, has been like just coming back up and getting hit by that. So what he's been doing now is that he fade backed, dash back, fade back, reverse pivot, or pivoted back air, and got that edge guard. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really really good. That's
Teddy's
high level stuff.
bonkers.
Yeah, Teddy's movement with his character in general is
Really solid.
really really solid. Like I think you can get like pretty far as a Peach main without like investing a lot into your movement. Like just investing into like, you know.
Yeah, at like a local level, I feel like that's perfectly fine. But once you get to like a mid-high level in terms of like locals, I feel like it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, you need to be a fast Peach.
There. Or you
That's
need to be a
difficult.
Peach that like you can get like really really good conversions immediately.
Yeah. Which I think a big part of that is being fast.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like being able to link things cleanly.
Yeah. See, just like that, he's got that, and now he can do that.
Just in general, I think people sleep on how much of an execution component there is. Like people think that they have their tech skill down, but they're still way
way more stuff to
slower
get to that.
and more sluggish than these top players who are good at linking from one action to the next as quickly as possible, wasting as few frames as possible.
Just eats 3 nairs into an up smash right here, and now Teddy's at disadvantage. Straight at disadvantage. All right, back in the situation right here. He's got to come back on. Now we're back to neutral. That's going to be a nair. That's going to be that stock. Okay. So this is, again, up smash, up tilt, almost literally almost anything you put. What the hell?
Oof.
Okay.
I thought he was just going to drop down and hit him, but I guess he would have teched.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon could easily make this back.
Yeah,
Teddy definitely like likes to float a lot on the stage, probably because of, like, I mean, partially because it's pressure, but partially because it minimizes the risk of getting hit by a shine.
absolutely.
One of the biggest things you can do to prevent yourself from getting wave shine to death is just be floating.
Yeah, but being floating is also putting your, again, it's also still a risk. You're using your jump and stuff like that, and we saw that right there.
You don't use your double jump.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You can like float on the ground and like be prepared to like attack most things. It's actually, I would say, a very safe position most of the time.
That's fair. Okay. So, game 4, Panda took that game, that last stock. So, is he going to go back to FD? I think so.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah. All right, but counter pick advantage to Panda.
He's banning all the stages. Well, now we know which 3 stages he likes most in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Let's see what Teddy can pull out that we haven't seen before, because Panda's got all the momentum.
Oh my god.
Panda with all the momentum.
That was Fuego, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, triple shine. Good lord.
Chain grab?
Yeah.
Are we just going to see this zero death right back? So in this position, I'm not sure what he can do. Maybe he could have gotten that dash attack? Maybe he has to down throw or forward throw? I'm not sure.
I don't really know. Whatever it is, Panda's playing really well. That's not going to kill this percentage.
Yeah,
that will.
Honestly, killing out of Peach's chain grab is really, really hard.
Yeah. Like, building percentage is nice, but we've seen that, like, Fox can just do so much damage. So much damage, and that's going to be a stock immediately.
I'll throw up air kills at 75, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
Fox is a little crazy, dude. Fox is a little crazy. Yeah. Doing such a good job right here.
Dude, Brandon is on fire right now.
Yeah, he's playing with all the momentum in the world.
Brandon honestly looking like a top 50 player this tournament.
Yeah. All right, an up air. This is going to be another position. Oh my gosh, Teddy's got to make something happen. Dash attack. There. Immediately chain grab. All right, let's see if we can kill off of this. Doesn't get the strong hit off of dash. And that's it.
You know, if Brandon wins this,
yeah,
which he just did, congratulations to Panda.
Good stuff to Panda. Solidly winning through a reset,
incredible
too.
upsets this tournament. He played out of his mind.
Absolutely.
He played so clean.
Yeah,
like,
good stuff to all the players, though.
SD's notwithstanding, he played super duper clean.
Yeah.
Someone turned off the Wii.
Yeah. What? Somebody turned off the Wii? Oh, okay, that's why I'm like, oh, wow, Beard. And you just ended that capture. Anyways.
So, I know the amount of data we have is limited right now, but all data right now points to Panda being the #1 player in Washington right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's considered active for the PR, but he hasn't been to enough tournaments. Well, actually, I don't know about that. Because he goes to Bangers and Smash. He's been to
yeah. How many do you have to go to? Just 4 locals, right?
Yeah, it's 4 locals, but you have to have like wins and like obviously players who travel out and players who like succeed outside of the bracket and stuff like that.
Given the lack of data, I wouldn't be surprised if like he got placed #2 or something. But yeah, he seems like he is the best player right now. But Teddy did mention that he's rusty. He hasn't played in a while. And
yeah,
I bet Teddy will be back.
I haven't
with
seen
a
Teddy in
vengeance.
tournament in like a month and a half, I think. Maybe
Teddy
2.
will be back in a vengeance. Amin will be back in a vengeance. Daki will be back in a vengeance.
Yeah.
You know, like all these guys can absolutely take out Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon came out on top today, but I expect to see all these guys adapt in the future, and we are going to see an interesting development in the Washington meta.
Absolutely. All right, well, good stuff to all of our players here today, here at Diamond and Puff #1, August 24th. Yeah, thank you so much to the venue here. I don't know the name of it. But shout outs to Neil Gatt for running the entire tournament, being the TO for this.
Neil is a sick TO.
Yeah. Beardbot right here. If you, I mean, I don't think you can see him at all. But Beardbot's an amazing streamer. He's the one who streamed / recorded this event, provided all the software and hardware for it as well. Leo, my commentator, Pride, homie, good homie. And, yeah.
And with Pride is Scruffy,
oh, yeah,
one of the greatest TOs to ever do it. Thank you for commentating with me today. This
Absolutely.
was a hell of a lot of fun.
Super fun, dude. I love commentating.
I am looking forward to Diamond in the Puff, too.
Yeah, I'm home. If Neil wants to, like, once he's finished doing that, I think he'll like to announce it on here, or we just want to, do you want to cut it?
Unless we want to interview Brandon.
Oh, do we want to interview Brandon? Does he want to get interviewed?
Brandon, you want to interview?
Yeah, God. Alright. Go ahead. You got it.
If it's with Leo,
You're definitely what?
I'm definitely down. Leo, my best friend.
What is up, Brandon?
What's up?
Brandon, you played... I'm going to let you sit down first.
Hello.
You played out of your mind today.
Thanks.
You played so good. You killed yourself like twice every game, but you still played so incredibly good. I am amazed.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did you feel about your winner's final set and adapting from that to grand finals?
I don't know. It felt like... No, I don't want to say any shade stuff, you know? But, like, it feels like Peach, like, has to... I don't know. It feels like lots of times I was just getting, like, down smashed or something.
Do you have a Twitter handle?
Yeah, it's SSBM Panda, I think.
Oh, shoot. I need to follow you on Twitter.
I never tweet, though, but...
That's
sick. Gotta build
the sickest
base.
Twitter account.
But, I don't know. Felt like he was just kind of down smash spot dodging a lot after aerials. So that was probably, like, the main thing, honestly. And also, I don't know. Like, the sets were set one was so close that it's like, if I just play a little better, I'll win.
Right.
So I don't usually think, like, too hard
Gotcha.
between sets. I don't want to psych myself out, you know?
Mhm.
Even though I was getting, like, the invasive thoughts somewhat, like, game 4, game 3 of, like, the first set of grands. But thankfully, like, in our last set, the last game, he just, like, got shine spiked or something, or, like, something sad happened. And then he, like, pretty much just, like, gave up or, like, couldn't play. So that was kind of sad.
Do you, outside of tournament, do you think much about specific player matchups?
No.
No.
Like, almost never,
Okay.
to be honest.
What do you focus on when you practice outside of tournaments? Like, is it influenced by, like, the kinds of reasons that you lose in tournament, or do you just play?
No, I haven't really been practicing. I don't have a CRT yet or anything.
Oh, snap.
So
okay.
I haven't really been practicing much. I'll play net play sometimes, but, you know, I hate net play. But
Yeah, net play, especially as a Fox man, is pretty garbage.
yeah, for real. It's messed up. It's messed up. But I think sometimes I'll practice, like, certain things that I just, like, want to do. I think Shine Under Shield's a big one that I practice a lot, and it's just, like, broken if you can do it a lot. And they're pretty good today, mine were. I
Yeah.
think.
In general, your ability to execute out of scrap situations looked really good today.
Thanks.
So your out of shield options and then converting off your shines and converting off your nairs, you seemed very solid, all of it.
Thanks. I definitely jumped a lot in the corner, and I only one time I was, like, super aware, and I just shielded, and then he jumped nared, and I felt, like, smart. But I need to get better at not jumping as much. He was just, like, one stock on Pokemon, he was down 1-2, and he just, like, comes to the corner with invincibility, jabs me, and just jump fairs. I just jump into it.
Yeah, I do
so
remember
that's something
that
to
one.
look out for sure.
I dig it.
I was thinking about that a lot.
Are you planning on any out-of-state tournaments for the rest of this year?
Maybe probably not Big House, honestly. Is there anything that's, like, this coast this year?
I'm sure there's stuff happening in Vancouver. Blink would be the person to ask.
True.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was stuff happening in Vancouver.
Maybe I'll go to Big House. We'll see.
Okay.
It's kind of soon after I start working, but, you know.
When do you start?
Next Monday.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, one more week of freedom. Then the grind starts. I'm looking forward to it, though.
So you gotta get a CRT in the next week then.
Yeah, my friend actually has one who's in Seattle, so hopefully I can get it today or something.
Sweet.
But yeah.
All right, cool, dude.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, great stuff, man.
Thanks for watching.